Other interesting political news, you have the White House communications lead is now a non-binary person, director. And they are, of course, not suited up as all men should. And this went viral, as youth might say, thanks to libs of TikTok. Now, she says, quote, the new White House Associate Communications Director, which seems like a very redundant role, but nevertheless, is on the left. Which, you have a gentleman, lots of chest hair and a tattoo of a turnip, I think, with a purse, small, looks like a mint-colored purse, or I don't know what you call it. I don't know what style it is. The only one I know is Clutch because I know cars have it, so that's the only purse style I know. So I'm gonna guess it's Clutch. And it's a silver dress, standing with a bald man with, and I would say F minus or double F minus for marketing or fashion. He has those weird like rectangle hoop earrings, which those earrings I always thought like you're just asking for something to catch them and tear your earlobe off. I never understood the apparel of that, of course, and this is all very bizarre. And of course, this looks like to be in a public place. I don't know if this is in a club or something, but it's certainly not in the bedroom, and it's certainly most Americans would say highly unusual, and most people would wonder, is this the most qualified person on the planet for this specific role? Or is the Biden administration yet again choosing people based on their lifestyle, their choices, whatever you want to call it, as we have seen before, historically speaking. I forget what it was, but they had the bald crossdresser who stole luggage like 5 or 6 times until they finally fired him. Which, again, if you're stealing luggage, and this gentleman is stealing women's luggage and wearing their stuff at home, yeah, I won't say it's a big red flag, but it's a giant red flag. This person needs mental help. If you're stealing luggage, that part I digress. Again, this went viral, got 5.3 million views and 17,000 likes. Now, Libs of TikTok also says, quote, some more photos of Tyler Cherry. What? His name is Cherry? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. This person's name is Cherry. It's almost as dumb as something like Topping as a name. Oh wait, I partially digress, but nevertheless, going back to this individual's background, says no, some more photos of Tyler Cherry and some of his past tweets calling police slave patrols and ICE to be abolished. And geez Louise, someone gifted this man flowers. Men don't like flowers. That's probably the biggest red flag of all. Many pictures of this person wearing dresses, dressing, and then being a DJ. Oh, well, at least one of them is kind of a suit. Something that, was it, not Cinderella. Who's a bad guy or bad gal from 101 Dalmatians? Cruella. Yeah, like a Cruella DeVille. Wow, talk about memory, core memory unlocked. Like a Cruella DeVille black and white pinstripe suit, almost like you're in jail. There's one picture of the suit, okay. One picture of him in like a skirt wearing flower petals, all in public. That, I was going to say, that follow up got 10,000, what was it? Or no, 620 likes. One of these tweets. Wow. This person now works for the government. This person says, quote, police equals safe patrols, voter ID equals poll taxes. Hey, NAACP bombing equals KKK bombing. Neither slavery nor Jim Crow were that long ago. We just evolved. Person also tweeted, quote, apt time to recall that the modern day police system is a direct evolution of slave patrols and lynch mobs. That's from 2015, that tweet. Also says, quote, as well as for queer people of color and the intersectional role that race and sexuality play in police brutality, healthcare, etc. Abolish ICE. All tweets from this individual. They now work for the government. That being said, I can't help to think who else would hire this person these days. And let's see here. Yeah, now hilariously enough, the most normal picture of this person almost looks like Weird Al with actually perfect teeth. I'll give him that. It looks like a Weird Al picture. And it says the new White House Associate Communications Director got his degree in gender studies. The biggest red flag of all, a useless degree. Because again, how does that degree generate any value for society? I dare someone in the comments to tell me how you get an ROI, aka return on investment, foreign words for many college graduates. How do you get a return on investment for that? And this person's on, what else do they say? They say hashtag fairness means asking folks for their preferred gender pronouns before assuming. Check out what else. What does this mean? AYI? Oh, AE? I've finished my gender study minor. Senior year is getting real. And he says, excited to hear about, wow, this old tweet from 2014. excited to hear about Facebook's expanding options for gender identity inclusivity. An extra picture got 1.5 thousand likes. Oh, of course, this person also comes from Media Matters. Worked there for 2 years and 3 months. How many tweets does this person have? Everything about identity, as well as the police. Let's see. Tyler Cherry also has many tweets complaining that there being too many white people. Of course. Ooh, interesting. Tyler put out a tweet backpedaling all of his previous tweets before closing comments. He didn't specify what tweets he changed his views on. A sure sign someone is acquiescing from responsibility, is trying to erase the past or delete comments or cut down comments. Granted, most of the comments on my videos are usually derisive. However, critical feedback is greatly appreciated. Yeah, nothing as mentally vacuous like shutting down the comments and being indefensible. Oh wow, Tyler just deleted all of his tweets. Interesting. Thankfully, the internet is forever. One of the first comments comes from Paul Zupa saying, quote, "Don't take your children to the White House," getting 502 likes. Clown World simply says, "America is finished," getting 1,000 likes. Arthur Eagleman says, "This is not decency," getting 665. Or do we make it evil? 666 likes. The Texas one says, "Hide your luggage," getting 116 likes. Planet of Memes, again, today they're 0 for 1 because they did not respond, in fact, in meme form, but in text form. Nevertheless, this alleged Planet of Memes says the literal definition of decency. What? The literal definition of decency? Got 58 likes. Moon Spoon said it's spreading fast and Smokey the Bear. It got so many likes I have to attempt. Might be a futile attempt, but I will attempt the Smokey the Bear accent. There's a picture of Smokey the Bear pointing at you, holding the shovel, of course, and he says, quote, "Only you can prevent Democrats from turning your state into California." Unquote. A little bit Hulk Hogan in there, I think. But nevertheless, that got, well, I didn't get 307 likes, but that post, the response, did get 307 likes. Yeah, Sassfresh84 saying, "What a joke and disgrace. I feel like the whole world is a stage and we are the actors. America is falling under this administration." This picture of Joe Biden, it says, "Voting for Biden because you don't want Trump to be president is like eating a dog turd because you don't like broccoli." I got 1.7 thousand likes, quite a few to say the least. Mike Engelman says the administration is becoming Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm quoting 1.4 thousand likes, which, I mean, that's a metaphor that's probably lost on most Americans these days. I don't think, let's just say the Bibles, for better or worse, I probably argue for worse, are collecting copious amounts of dust these days. More pictures of Tyler Cherry, who does not look cherry at all, as I would understand. Bring a chain choker necklace and more hoop earrings. What is with this guy? Again, they're not, hoop earrings are terrible tactically speaking. Someone just rip it off here. I partially digress. Let's see here. Eddie says, "Yep, Tyler Cherry is a radical leftist who promoted Russiagate, called for ICE to be abolished, compared police to slave patrols, and is pro-Hamas." Got 553 likes. You have Don Marie saying he will fit into this disgraceful White House. Biden and the Democrats hate us. And it's a video compilation, only about 6 seconds long, of Christmas, Easter, and Pride Day for the White House, where you have very much inappropriate things for children with, what is it, like the Easter Bunny's twerking inappropriately or something in front of the Easter Bunny. You have the Christmas with all the cross-dressing people. You have the trans man who, is that the right term? Trans man who ripped off the top and showed his augmented breasts for the White House. Got 154 likes. A Butter Life simply says, "This is just another reason to wake up your neighbors, coworkers, and any friends that only watch the MSM. Nothing like this gets reported on. Decency really is on the ballot." And then it's a picture of Jill Biden saying decency on the ballot, and then it's a compilation of Hunter Biden, the bald guy that used to, dress up in dresses and steal luggage. The Democrat who had adult relations in one of the U.S. official buildings, recorded it, and of course, I don't think it had any ramifications. And you have, what's that guy? There's was it a general who transitioned to a lady? Got a lot of virtual signaling going on there. Rachel Levine, I think that's a new name for it. Got 750 likes. There you go, more pictures of them. Rather Not Say is a profile that says, "Let's not act surprised. Remember these two freaks. Diversity." Yeah, there's a picture of Rachel Levine and the creepy looking guy that, again, would steal a woman's luggage to put on their undergarments, as well as dress up in dresses. They got 310 likes. Yeah. Trying to find any contrarian statements. Bruce Ballo says, I'm so disgusted. This is our government getting 584 likes. One bad dude says, seems about right. Joe Biden is sick and supports sickness, getting 425 likes. I mean, it'll be interesting to see if this actually helps Biden in the polls. I mean, because again, there are millions of Americans who think you should hire someone not only based on their qualifications, but you should hire them because of things they can kind of not control or the lifestyle choices, whatever you want to call it. So again, this might help Biden out, mostly in places like San Francisco and Los Angeles, probably. But again, will that overall increase those numbers in the polls? I can't help but think probably not. And they keep also saying the quiet part out loud, where they say they're going to hire someone not based on their qualifications, but rather the things that they cannot control. The most famous one being they actually nominated someone on the Supreme Court. Biden said he's going to elect a black woman. Not saying he's going to pick, again, if he said the quiet part out loud, you should have said you're going to pick the best candidate possible for our country. You should have said he picked someone who believes in the U.S. Constitution. Nope. Chose someone who cannot define what a woman is. I'm not joking. That actually happened in the United States. You have someone sitting on the Supreme Court who cannot define what a woman is. When they're asking her questions before the nomination, Ketanji Brown, they ask her, can you define what a woman is? Which is important because, especially legally speaking, in terms of what the Supreme Court does, there are a lot of rules and laws that actually are greatly impacted by this significant differences between men and women. And during the questionnaire, she said, I'm not a biologist. She can't define what a woman is because the ideology is drilled into her head so much. That is quite concerning to say the least. And yet another reference to the great book 1984, where they redefine language and they basically to tell you, don't believe your lying eyes. I mean, do you think overall will the U.S. swing the pendulum back? And given this person's background, I mean, they work at Media Matters, which again is very much a leftist institution. Do you think this is the most qualified person for the job, or are they just doing it for votes and poll numbers? Let me know in the comments, because as always, I'd be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.